Welcome to NeoEnglish, your daily podcast for learning practical English from real news stories. Today, we're talking about a big story. Sean Diddy Combs, a famous hip-hop mogul, is on trial in New York. We'll explain everything step by step so you can understand English news more easily.
Yes. First, let's talk about who Sean Diddy Combs is. He is a hip-hop mogul. Do you know what mogul means? It's an important word. A mogul is someone very powerful and successful in a business. For example, Elon Musk is a technology mogul, or Oprah Winfrey is a media mogul.
Good example. So Sean Diddy Combs is a big name in hip-hop music and business. Now he is facing serious charges. In simple English, a charge is what the police or government say someone did wrong. For example, he was charged with robbery. Another example, she is facing charges of fraud.
Let's look at the three charges in this case. The first is sex trafficking. Trafficking is moving people illegally, often to hurt them or force them to do things. It's very serious. For example, human trafficking is a big problem worldwide. Or, the police stopped a group involved in drug trafficking.
Yes, sex trafficking means forcing someone to have sex for money against their will. This is a very serious crime in every country.
The second charge is racketeering conspiracy. Let's break it down. Racketeering means doing illegal business, usually with a group. For example, the gang was arrested for racketeering. And conspiracy means people planning together to do something illegal. For example, they were arrested for conspiracy to steal money.
Good job explaining, Ava. The third charge is transportation to engage in. This means moving people from one place to another for something illegal. For example, he was charged with transportation to engage in drug sales. Or, she was charged with transporting people for illegal work.
The news says witnesses are giving testimony in court this week. Testimony means what someone says in court about what happened. For example, the witness gave important testimony, or her testimony helped solve the case.
The trial is in Manhattan Federal Court. Manhattan is a part of New York City. A trial is when the court listens to evidence and decides if someone is guilty or not. Federal court is a special court for big or serious crimes. Examples: the trial lasted 2 weeks. Or, he will go to federal court next month.
Let's recap some vocabulary before we tell the story again. Mogul, a powerful business person. Charge, what the police say someone did wrong. Sex trafficking, forcing people to have sex for money. Racketeering, doing illegal business. Conspiracy, planning a crime together. Testimony, what the witness says in court. Trial, the legal process to decide if someone is guilty. Federal court, special court for big crimes.
Now let's retell the story in simple English, using our new words. Sean Diddy Combs is a very famous hip-hop mogul. Right now, he is in a trial in Manhattan Federal Court. The police have charged him with 3 serious crimes: sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, and transportation to engage in illegal activities. This week, witnesses are giving testimony in court. The trial will help decide if he is guilty or not.
Another way to say this is, a very important music businessman, Diddy, is in court because the government says he did bad things. They say he forced people to do things they didn't want to do, worked with a group to break the law, and moved people for illegal reasons. Many witnesses are talking in court now.
Let's remember how to use some phrases. He is facing charges means he might be in big trouble with the law. Witness testimony is what people say in court. And racketeering conspiracy is when people plan and do business crimes together.
That's it for today's NeoEnglish. Listen again if you want to review the vocabulary. If you want to stay up to date with daily news and learn more English, subscribe to our podcast. See you next time.